but I like it.
Me too.
No
Says we're
complaints
live.
here.
Jenny, are
Can you
you gonna
see it?
watch it? I don't know if I can double do this thing.
I can. I usually keep it in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 80 right now.
I'm trying to be 81, but it's not working.
Hmm.
Oh, visit site. There we go. No.
Do you see us?
This
It's
meeting is being live streamed. Okay.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yep, we're on.
I don't. Where? Oh, there it is. Found it. Here we are. Oh, I didn't fix my hair. Okay, here we are. We made it. Hi, everyone. We made it. We're a little bit late. I apologize. That is 100% my fault. So I apologies. But we're here. We made it. I mean, barely. Thank you all for being here with us. Hi, everyone. Oh, yes, we can see and hear you. We are so excited to have everyone. Everyone's saying hello, hello. I don't know if y'all can see the chat in my little YouTube. Oh, okay, good. Sorry we're running late again. My apologies. It was me. I apologize. What's that song? It's me. The problem, it's me. It's definitely how it's blowing today. Welcome everyone. Here we are. It's 2 days before Christmas Eve. 2 days before Christmas Eve. Obviously we're going to talk a little bit about the energy, what's going on now, Christmas, holidays. Heather has some really great insight about what's happening right now energetically for some people, and maybe they're not feeling great or plumbing issues or something along the ways. I am having plumbing issues in our new bar, which I'm praying for that Sue is going to help me release. So we're here and we're thankful. Thank you to everyone who came to the retreat. I know that this is our first YouTube from that. My apologies, jumped right from retreat to opening the bar, and thank you. I just got my drink, and thank you. Cheers. And so my apologies. I am just catching up now. I'm feeling much better. Have more time. We'll definitely be more connected and more plugged in. I will get out. I think y'all have seen some pictures, but anyway, thank you for came to the retreat. It was amazing and wonderful. More profound than I could have ever imagined, more connected than I could have ever imagined. I know you hope and wonder and feel things, and spirit tells you it's going to be amazing, but my light workers, I felt, went above and beyond and helped so many people on so many levels. So thank you if you came, and please look for the next one because we do plan to do another one. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be fun. Cheers. Somebody actually just wrote, I have plumbing issues. He just left. Thank you, Heather, for making me feel like it's not just me.
No, it's everybody right now.
So we are going to start this off with intention, and Sue is going to start us off with some tapping for some energy to start tonight, as well as not just tonight, to carry over into the next 2 weeks as we go through all these holidays.
Okay, so everybody just take a big breath in and release it. So if anybody has never done tapping, it's super easy. It's very gentle. If it doesn't resonate, don't do it. It feels great. I've actually tapped my way in the middle of a night through a headache, and it helped my headache go away. So if you've never done it, just follow along. So you're going to just repeat what I say out loud, or you can do it in your head, but just follow what I do physically, gently. First one, taking full responsibility for my own well-being. Taking full responsibility for my own well-being. Okay, even though the holidays can feel energetically intense, I choose to protect my energy. Tapping on the side of the hand. Even though the holidays can feel energetically intense, I choose to protect my energy. Still on the side of the hand. Even though others may bring stress and emotions, I stay grounded and calm. Still on the side of the hand. Even though others may bring stress and emotions, I stay grounded and calm. I honor my energy and keep it safe and clear. Okay, tapping on the top of the eyebrow. I protect my energy. Gently tapping on the top of your eyebrow. I protect my energy. I protect my energy. Side of the eye. I stay centered and grounded. Tapping on the side of the eye. I stay centered and grounded. Under the eye. Other people's emotions are not mine. Under their eye, tapping. Other people's emotions are not mine. Under the nose, tapping under the nose. I choose what I take in. I choose what I take in. Tapping on the chin. My energy stays calm and clear. Gently tapping on his chin. My energy stays calm and clear. Collarbone, tapping gently. I hold strong, loving boundaries. I hold strong, loving boundaries. Underneath the armpit, I release what does not belong to me. Gently tapping underneath your armpit. I release what doesn't belong to me. Top of the head, gently tapping on top of the head. My energy is safe. My energy is safe. Okay, everybody take a deep breath in. Whew, and release it. So I love tapping. I literally was getting goosebumps the whole time. My whole body feels grounded. You can look up people to follow along. Brad Yates is awesome. He reminds me of Mr. Rogers, his whole vibe. You can do this for stress, for pain, for anything. I literally, like I said, I tapped through a headache one night. I literally was like, my body is safe. This pain is not mine. And I just made it up as I went along. And just the tapping, you're tapping on those pressure points and it just releases stress. It calms your nervous system. And for me, it feels really good and it helps ground it. So now
I
we're all
agree.
protected. Yeah.
Thank you. Is there a reason why on part of my body it felt different than others?
It could. So you could have a different point that is very grounding for
Here.
you. Yeah,
Here.
what? Yeah. I had a friend who was a police officer and it was here for her. And it was here for her because when she was at work, she couldn't do the whole thing. So she would just grab her vest,
Mm-hmm.
tap here. And so that became her like grounding spot. And you can do
Interesting.
it. Nobody's really noticing that you're tapping on your collarbone.
Do you know what this part of the body means and why
I
this?
don't know. I can look. Let me look it up because it probably is super significant for you.
I just have never done it, and it just definitely sent energy everywhere. And I thought, oh, maybe I should pay attention to this.
Yeah. Connect.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Midway to self-expression, feeling heard, shame, embarrassment, feeling judged,
Mm.
Releasing old emotional patterns, this spot right here.
Mm.
Speaking your truth.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just interesting. I have done tapping before, and I have done it there, but man, today it like really sent a lot. So okay.
Yeah, for me, the side of the hand, I really feel it, and then the collarbone, I can just feel it because you can kind of feel it vibrating, almost like humming. You know how humming calms your nervous system, humming or gargling. So I feel like when I do the collarbone, I can kind of feel it vibrating, and that really is very grounding.
I love it. I appreciate that. Thank you. I also feel like now everybody can do a little something. And I feel like sometimes when we talk about, hey, have you meditated? Hey, have you grounded yourself? Hey, have you sat in gratitude? Have you tapped? I feel like sometimes people think it takes 20 to 30 minutes and it doesn't. So I appreciate that. I have chills really strong when I say that you were able to show us in such a short time. And yet here we all feel, grounded, elevated. We did it together. We're sharing that energy. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I can feel when we
tell.
first did the breath, like everybody, I would have my eyes closed, but I just felt I just felt so like, whew, like it all just came down and I could feel everybody's like breath grounding them.
I have chills. Agreed. I love that.
And I
Thank
had
you.
my eyes closed, so it was kind of cool to feel it.
So many chills when we say that. Yes, yes, yes. So I am sorry, to whoever's having plumbing issues. I am as well. Heather is going to talk a little bit about why, how, what universally and channeling is going on with that. That maybe gives us some type of clarity or validation so we're not just spiraling.
Okay, so astrology really is about metaphors. So we apply certain elements to certain aspects of our life. So water is our emotions, and pipes move water. So very clearly, on the surface level, when you experience clogs or backups, it's usually because you're not clearing out emotions and they're backing up and you're forcing you to deal with them. So that is the first glance. Now, why all of a sudden collectively are we all having this problem? A couple reasons. First of all, energetically, we just had winter solstice, which is when we are in a time of the darkest day and the longest night, conjunct, which means at the same time as a new moon, which is a black sky, which meant we just went into double darkness. And what happens when we go into double darkness? We wrestle with the subconscious and we have to face our monsters. So collectively, the subconscious is being manifested in our conscious. And that's why collectively we're all having. Now, I'm going to take this one level deeper. Okay. Jenny, you said you're having problems with the toilets
The bar.
at work.
Yeah.
So one could suggest that you are dealing with other people's shit in the work aspect of your life.
Dinner's full.
And there's too much.
You're 100% right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how am I releasing that, Sue? Okay.
You're on mute, love.
Other people's emotions are not mine. It was just one of the things. You can just say it. This is not mine. This energy is not mine. This is your spot. Just go here. This energy is not mine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And not to take away from that just a second, Heather and Sue, but you are 100% right because I am by nature an empath. Yes, I'm a small business owner. Yes, I run my own businesses, but by nature, I want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I want to know why you're having a bad day. I want to know how I can help you. I want to hug you and love you and squish you. So you're right. I have got to release that I can't carry, or I have chills right now. Thank you. I needed this today more than you know. So tomorrow my toilets are going to work.
And also, Jenny, let it flow.
I hear you.
Let it flow past you, around you, under you. You do not need to be the toilet that holds it all.
Thank you.
Flush it.
Thank you.
Get it going to its appropriate spot.
That's
Okay.
for all the holidays, everybody's family, everything. What Heather just said, let it flow around you. If it's not resonating, if it's stressing you out, if it's not your energy,
Just let it
yeah,
flow.
over, around, under, but not
So
through.
my clog was in the kitchen in the garbage disposal, and I am having to reconcile my relationship with food and my need to overeat. And I have been in a program since the day after Thanksgiving because I was like, this needs to be dealt with. So it's a manifestation of the subconscious in my relationship with food and needs to get cleared. And there's a lot of garbage in there. So you can look at
Interesting.
it. Yeah. It could also, not to put too fine a point on it, but it could also represent constipation. Like it could be your own pipes that are backed up. So it's any pipe. It could be a
Interesting.
physical pipe. It could be a literal pipe. It could be your car pipe. So what you just need to do is say, A, this is a manifestation of my subconscious. What am I looking at here? A, what's getting backed up? What's not flowing? What is the subconscious trying to get me to see here? And number two, how am I going to deal with it? And then that brings me into this fire moon that we just went into, a Sagittarius moon, which is which is also we just went into Capricorn sun. So what happens when you go into a Capricorn sun? Capricorn are the hardest workers. And the Sagittarius moon is about truth telling. So if I really want to be a bitch right now, I'm going to tell you what hard truth do you need to tell yourself that you need to put some hard work into.
Mm.
And
Mm.
that's the what the stars are telling us today. And it's not just so that you can clear out your pipes, by the way. It's because there is something very new getting birthed. You can see it everywhere. Well, we're turning over into a 1 year numerology wise. We're going into a horse year from the Chinese astrology. Everything is saying it's go time. It's go time. Everything you've been thinking about, manifesting about, praying about, it's here and it's now. And it's go time. And the universe just wants you to unpack all that garbage so that you're ready to go. And it's going to happen like really soon. And you just need to be ready. So this is kind of that last, like, okay, guys, you're going to have to take out the garbage. I know you left it to last, but that old life is wrapping up.
I love
And
this. And
whatever hasn't been processed, it's time.
you're also saying that for sinuses, ears, like we had talked about
Yes.
that briefly.
Mhm.
Because I feel
Yep.
like everyone is sick. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are saying that they're sick right now.
Yeah, so nasal passages, that's usually more of a belief. Like I'm sure Sue
Mm.
could talk about what the sinuses are. And it just is anything that's clogged, essentially. Anything that's clogged. It could be your ears that are clogged, your sinuses that are clogged. It could be, I don't know what else there is, but yeah.
Interesting. I appreciate your transparency and your honesty there about your food and
Yes.
it's massive. And I have chills when you said that. So that's why I went back to it. So I want you to know, first of all, I'm proud of you as your
Thank
friend.
you.
Second of all, the universe is beyond proud of you for the work you're putting in. And I'm sure your own soul and your own body are ecstatic. Can you share anything amazing or profound that you have found reflectively?
Yeah, so as those who attended the retreat know, my gift of being psychic, medium, clairvoyant, dragon lady, all came in hot. Like it was like I just I can't deny it anymore, and things have been happening left and right that are just beyond statistical probability. I'm a very scientific person, but even now I'm like, okay, yeah, it's real. Yeah, I got it. I got the memo universe. And I really felt like the relationship that I had with food was the last thing I needed to let go of in order to, what's that word? Raise my frequency, if that's a good way to say that.
Yes, for sure.
Every other part of me was on a higher frequency except that. It was like this is the last thing that I needed to do in order to completely function in coherence. If that sounds like big words, but that's the best way I could describe it. It's like everything was in alignment and in such a pure, honest, and clear way. And then this one thing, it was like I literally couldn't hold on to it anymore. And it's been really hard, but also really healing to um so I'll just say because I'm willing to I actually joined a program for compulsive eating, and I realized that so much of my eating has nothing to do with
Mhm.
food.
Right, right.
And as anybody who has a psychic gift will tell you, um, you have to speak truth. That's the frequency of spirit.
For sure.
And if there's any place in your life where you are not speaking truth, it's not going to work. Like
Mhm.
it just isn't. Like you have to be willing to walk that walk, or else there's just no point.
Right.
That, you know, I'm speaking from experience here. Like I'm 50 and I'm just now like willing to like look at this part of my life. Not that I haven't gone back and forth, but like really, really commit, like, and say, I just can't do this anymore. I gotta give, I gotta give this over to a higher power is what basically what I had to do.
And I'm proud of you on so many levels, and it's not easy to talk about that. So thank you.
Yeah, and
But I,
I'm a baby, so don't anybody ask me advice. Yeah, you know, yeah, I can give you resources, but yeah, it's this was my thing that was not in alignment. And this will look different for everybody.
right.
But this universally, you can see in your life and other people's lives, we are at a friction point where if anything in your life is not in alignment, you either need to course correct or it's going to crack.
Mm-hmm. I have chills head to toe. I'm so thankful you said this because I feel like I know I've said this a million times, but I want to say it, and you already know this, but I want to say this for everyone. On your spiritual journey, it doesn't matter how fast, how slow, how long it takes you. It's just that you get there. And along the way, you realize and surrender and open up to so much. And then you say, I'm 50. Like you said, I'm 50, and now I'm figuring it out. But because at 42, you weren't ready. It
Right.
might have hit you, it might have come, but you weren't there at that moment. You weren't ready to embrace it. You weren't ready to say, I'm ready for this frequency. You're like, no, my ego's in control. I need to be in control. I feel great. Don't tell, I have chills head to toe. But once you step into that higher frequency, you want it so much more. And you're saying, how do I keep going from 3D to 5D to 7D? How am I getting there? How am I manifesting as fast as I can? How am I timeline jumping? I have chills. You're right, because we talk about it all the time, mind, body, soul. So
Yep.
your mind's on track, your soul's on track, and now you're saying, I need my body to catch up. So
Yeah.
guess what? This is the alignment. And I don't give a shit that you're 50. It's just about you figuring it out. Some people ask the question their whole life but never put the work in. So congrats to putting that
Thank
work.
you. It to me it was really a situation of like I just couldn't not like it was like I got outvoted by the other two parts of me. Yeah,
I agree. And somebody just wrote, don't put an age on your journey. It's so true because that's such a three-dimensional thing, right?
it
Because
was. And there's no other way to describe it. It really, there's no other way to describe it.
I'm agreeing. I'm 1,000% agreeing. Which I love very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Massive, huge. That's the whole alignment. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. There's something to be learned for all of us from that. Um, for sure. And talking about holidays and family and who's with us, who's not with us. The holidays aren't the same, right? I feel like there's been so many of, my grandma was the one who, for me, my grandma, my grandpa were the ones who brought us all together. Obviously, I don't speak to my family, but still looking back on those memories and finding some healing or some peace so that I'm no longer like, oh, it's my fault that I don't talk to anyone anymore versus I'm thankful for the memories I have. I'm thankful that I had to spend that time and now I have chills and then I can process that with everyone else around me, right? And this is why I feel is really important. And yes, it's not the same and I apologize, but we all believe that heaven is real and they're standing right next to us and they're still a part of it. And we ask for these messages, but also moving forward, the people that you're with now, the people that you're with today, like us right now, we're 2 days away from Christmas and sharing this positive energy together and making these memories while our past loved ones are still here with everyone who's on the Zoom. I feel like sometimes we get stuck in that loop of it'll never be the same. It's not going to feel the same. And then saying, you know what? I can make new memories. I can make them the way I want. Yes, maybe it's not the same, but we can cherish them. And now it's just new, if that makes sense. And I always say this too. We think when somebody passes, we can't make new memories, but when you connect with them, when you have a reading with them, when you are channeling them and sharing it with someone else, you literally are making new memories with them, right? Because they're saying, I'm talking to you right now. It's just in a different form, but I feel like most people get that. And clearly now I know who user me1y2kle8g is. That's my cousin. She wrote the 7 fishes. We do the 7 fishes because we're Italian. So I'm assuming that's my cousin who knows that I'm doing the 7 fishes. And literally before we get on here, my husband and I went through it. And that's the thing, like, yes, the 7 fishes will never be the same the way that my grandma did it, but I use her recipes. I do it to honor her. The first years after she passed, I was so sad. It's not the same. She's not going to be here. But now I think, how cool she's still with me and she gets to make it with me versus me just eating it. And I'm like all of you. I need a sign your sign. Where are you? I got my Chianti in my hand. I got my Sinatra on. I'm making the clam marinara sauce and all these messages are playing and I'm getting chills and I'm like, she's here. Rosemary has arrived. And I know it sounds so silly, but then I get to say to my kids, I feel like grandma's here and this is what's happening. And my kids, the other day, I swear to you, I was cooking. I don't know what I was cooking. I don't cook a lot anymore, but I was cooking something. And my son came in and he said, why don't you have any Christmas music on? Where's Sinatra? I thought, oh, I already made that memory. Right? But we take it for granted on so many things, like, because I thought the memory was for me, but now it's a memory for him. I just feel like we all know this energy is here. I have chills. And we're sharing all of this together. And now he knows in a moment I'm sharing with my grandma who's dead. He's whatever. You know how deep it is and how I go on a tangent. But
Memories are the only thing that can time travel forward and backwards.
100%, 100 trillion%. And nobody can take them from you.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. I have so many chills. So anyway, I'm hoping what I'm saying is, yes, our past loved ones might not be here with us. Christmas is a hard time. Relationships are a hard time around this time. But what I'm saying is if we live in that moment and raise our vibration, and I have chills, and enjoy the memories now, even if, let's say it's a really crappy Christmas, and I apologize, there are some crappy ones out there, and maybe this happens to be for one of you, a year from now, it won't look the same because you're on a spiritual journey and you'll be able to be reflective and grow from this and say, okay, maybe I was grieving and it was a really hard time, but look how far I've come now. And now this Christmas will mean more. I feel like sometimes I have chills. We get stuck in a place where we think it'll always be that way, but on a spiritual journey, it's not. We know that. And it's just clearing it out. Go ahead, Sue.
So I actually love how you talked about the memories of your grandma and you're like, she's here. It wasn't a psychic thing. You felt her presence without tapping, getting a message of like, tapping in, doing a reading. And I love that because if they're not physically here, they are here with us, just not physically. And when we're not paying attention, it sucks and we're sad. And then when you're paying attention like you, and you don't have to be psychic, everybody is psychic, just tap into your gifts. But what you were just saying, it felt like she wasn't talking to you. You felt her presence. She's not physically here, but you felt her presence and she was there with you. And everybody that lost someone has that. And we just have to try and pay attention to the signs. I had a animal communicator, my heart dog passed, and she just was like, he's here. You're not paying attention. He's talking to you all the time. And I'm like, okay. And so I started paying attention and I was just like, okay, Otis, I was getting messages, like presence, feeling stuff like you were describing, and it felt really good. So I loved how you described that whole thing with your grandma.
I have chills right now. Yes, agreed. And thank you for saying it that way, because I also feel like everyone is different.
Mhm.
Everyone's energy is different. Everyone grieves in a different way. I feel that it's not fair to tell someone, oh, that was 3 years ago and you should get over it, or that was 3 weeks ago and you've gotten over it too soon. I don't think that that's fair. I think the longer we grieve, the less frequent and heavy we feel them around us. But there is a grieving process that you have to go through. But I also feel like, on the same note, if you're saying, okay, you're really here and show me, if you're pushing them, they want us to acknowledge them. Okay, you're really here. I have chills. Show me, show. And then and I say it all the time, ask for a sign of your sign. You're not supposed to, but I don't give a shit. Ask for a sign of your sign. You can say that. Okay, I got these 777s, but if it's really you, I need you to double down. They're going to, because you're acknowledging that they're there. It's raising your vibration, and it gets you out of a little bit of grief, right? Because now you're like, I want it so bad. Just like you're saying, wait a minute, he's here. Oh, I feel him now. It's just part of our subconscious saying we miss them so much, and the grief, it's very hard. But I love that you are acknowledging, like, hey, oh my God, he is here. I have chills right now. And then you feel him, and it's a totally different, and it helps with the grieving process. I'm not saying it takes away from it, but it helps.
Mm-hmm. And I like to say how you just did, but I like to say amplify your presence. I'm like, wait,
Yes.
was that, Otis, amplify your presence? And then you get like like,
Amplify your presence. I've never said that. I literally say, show me a sign of your sign.
I love it.
So hopefully that'll help at least one person tonight. If they're struggling, say to them, where are you? I need you. Show me. And here's the other thing too, and we talk about this all the time. You can't say, make this light go on and off. I make the joke with my kids all the time. They're not circus clowns. You have to be open-minded to what and how they're going to show it to you. And just because it doesn't come the way that your brain wants it to doesn't mean it's a sign. They're saying, I say this all the time, messages are like onions. They're many layers deep. So whatever the sign is, it's because it means so much more. The timing of it is so much more important than what the message is. And always sit in gratitude. I got it. Thank you. Even if you're saying, I want to sign your sign, how about, I got it. Thank you. It's so easy. I have so many chills right now, but it is a hard time. And I don't want to take away that it is a hard time. I'm just asking, if somebody who's struggling right now, if you could find a little bit of gratitude or peace to sit in that moment and just honor those memories that you did share together, and that they'll still be shared, but in a different way. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to someone. Moving past 2025 as we enter into 2026, let me say this. I do not believe that your soul starts over on New Year's. I believe it starts over on your birthday. However, collectively, energetically, the world is saying it's a new beginning, and we all love new beginnings, so we're going to use this time. I personally, when it comes to this time, this is just my opinion. This is me personally. I do not write New Year's resolutions. I write 7 things because seven's my number. I write 7 things in 2025 that I did not know were coming and were blessings that I'm taking, that I took for granted, that I'm so grateful for blessings. So instead of trying to say, I want to make these New Year's resolutions and I want to be a bigger, better person, of course I do. I go back through 2025 and I'm reflective because I always say you can't grow unless you're reflective. So if you, it doesn't have to be 7, pick 2, pick 3. But as you go throughout the year, you're like, oh my God, in March, I got the best news that I have chills right now. But so it's sharing that moment and reflecting on how grateful we could be in 2025, even if it was a really crappy year. There are blessings that you asked for that came in ways that you didn't necessarily think they would. I love to be reflective in that part. You don't have to, it's just a large thing for me. It also lets me have a little bit of closure of 2025, especially if it was a trying year, because I'm ending on I chills really, really strong for this. I'm ending on a moment that makes me feel like I had my own closure instead of waiting for somebody else to give it to me or being mad at the universe and saying that didn't work the way I wanted to, let's fix it. I went back and found these great things that I didn't expect that were blessings. Does that make sense? Heather, your whole face changed. You're like, no, Jenny, no, we're doing resolutions. And you can do resolutions just for
No,
me.
I,
have a little
I
closure.
listen. Sometimes the it looks like I'm thinking, but I'm not.
Nice.
I've,
Same.
g-
Same.
I've gone blank, and
Same.
usually it's because I'm dialing into somewhere else. Like I just
I hear you. I hear you. But
sorry.
so that's my practice. Anybody want to share, Sue, Heather, Matthew, what y'all do, what you're gearing up for 2026? Any collectiveness looking forward, January, February, March? I know people are always thinking about the future and their resolutions and where am I going? Is it going to get better? I know somebody asked on here why there's so many plane crashes right now. I usually blame it on retrograde, but we're not in retrograde. So I don't have an answer for that. Does anybody else have one? Okay, so no.
Okay, I don't have an answer for that yet anyway, because so much has come in already. So just so I can release, so then I can keep moving forward. Uh, I think I'm already grateful for just listening to you three ladies already. So I hope people realize how lucky they are that they've found their way here as well, because I think everything I have the chill saying that, and I think everything that each of you have said, have shared, have been strong enough to be vulnerable to share is so powerful and healing in ways that we can't even fathom, but that others can connect to and help on their own healing journey. So I hope people are grateful for that alone. And then I think, so now that I've released that, I think, Jenny, you had such a great point about reflecting, because I think in this moment, particularly in the world, there's so much going on. I think we can't forget to reflect internally, especially toward the end of this year. In agreement with you, maybe our souls, it's not the beginning of our soul's new year, but uh, collectively, everyone is gearing up for this new year. So, in that light, I think it's important to reflect on everything that's happened already this year, the good, the bad, perhaps the ugly. And I think uh, seasons actually are underrated. You know, in nature, there are seasons for a reason. And I'm sorry to say, I don't care if it's warm by you, if it's not, if it's mild weather, but we're in winter traditionally as a collective in this moment. Okay, maybe if you're in truly other parts of the world, but use winter time and celebrate it, because everything happens for a reason. I don't need to explain that to all of you. I think everyone here understands. But to use this season to reflect, you think of everything in nature. They need a moment, they need a period to stabilize, whether that's they just had roots grow even longer, but before they can grow above ground bigger, they need to stabilize and conserve their energy. So as a collective, I don't have the chill saying that actually. So as a collective, that's what I think we need to do, is not be afraid or shocked about why it's cold, or why people are depressed, or more conservative, or feel like they have less energy, use this moment. Be happy that we get this moment to reflect, to think back again, to think back the good, the bad, the ugly, to internalize things that went well, things that we couldn't control, but to use it as a learning lesson, to see what we should surrender to in any aspect of our life, career wise, personal wise, family. Uh, there's every person has an aspect for growth. So to use this moment as a collective. And I'm also big on intentions. So for the new year, perhaps it's not traditional resolutions, but perhaps it's not traditional resolutions, but even if it's one intention for the new year, to hold it deep in your heart. It could be to learn what you've been hoping to learn
Yes.
about. It could be to release something that you've been dreading on releasing, that you think is going to be too difficult. Sorry, this is your time. This is your moment. Surrender to it, release it, because we're all here to learn, to become our biggest, our brightest, our happiest selves on our own journeys, our own paths, whatever that may look like for each of us. So to just set one intent, it could be more than one, of course, but just set one intention and honestly stick to it for the new year. And again, it could be whatever. It's going to be different for everyone. Don't generalize it unless you feel called to do that. But at least set one thing, and of course, write it down so that it becomes even more real. That you can really say, okay, this is not just a thought. This is slowly becoming real life, real life, real life. And then allow it to infiltrate your energy, to allow it to make you feel differently, to think differently. Because once you acknowledge your thought, you write it down, you allow yourself, your body to feel it, and allow it to raise your frequency. Again, no matter what it looks like.
100 trillion%. I got a million chills.
Yes.
Something on that. Think of your New Year's resolution as not something you're going to start doing, because that's a springtime activity. Think about what you're not going to do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a winter resolution. What are you going to stop doing?
The double
Perfect. I love
darkness.
that message. Huh?
The double darkness. I just keep hearing
The
double
double
darkness. It's all
darkness.
surfacing.
Yes. And so I released that point of view that I had. So now I can move on. I think, Heather, it, I wish I could share my notes from readings, but I'm not, because just yesterday I gave a reading and I saw pipes. Whether you believe, I wish I could show you my notes, but I asked the woman. I said, "They're showing me pipes." I was like, "Is there something physically wrong with your pipes?" And she was very conservative. She was very, very reserved, because in her career, she is a giver, so she tends to allow energy to come into her, uh, as opposed to so blatantly releasing it. Excuse me for my poor verbiage at this moment. So she was so reserved in her energy, and I said, okay, if it's not physical, then you're really blocked emotionally or spiritually. There's something that you are putting too much pressure. And then she started to tear up and cry, and I said, okay, there we go. That's why I'm seeing pipes, because your grandfather, no matter the relationship you had with him, he's telling you to reach your highest and your best self. I have the chill saying it out loud, is that you need to let it flow. You need to stop putting so much pressure. The universe works on a different timeline than you work. And perhaps in this moment, it's your life lesson to surrender to what you're supposed to learn.
100.
Yeah.
100,
Yes.
100%. I have chills head to toe through my whole entire body right now.
Okay, and then just one more thing. So I released that. Sorry
Me
to I
too.
hate I
Chills
hate
everywhere.
lecturing.
No, I want you
But
to.
because I have the chills before I even say it. But I think what Sue did, her practice that she shared with us, that we can use and add to our toolbox, is so powerful.
Yeah.
I have the chills before I even say it. But before we came on, I personally had a really great day. But before we came on, all of a sudden I got a headache. I have the chills saying that I got severe anxiety, and my left arm started hurting, and I have the chills saying all of that. Um, And so there are messages to be had. Perhaps they're just how people are feeling who are watching. But that practice alone just helped recenter me for this lovely conversation that we've continued to share. So I hope that others view it the same, and whether use it exactly the same or create their own version of it, just allow it to infiltrate your being to make you better in whatever way that it can. Again, it doesn't have to look exactly the same. Of course, if it was perfect for you, then use it. But don't be afraid to make a change to do what's best for you, because everyone is different. We're all on a different journey. And I don't know
Yes.
why I have to keep saying that, but apparently people need to hear it. Uh,
Yes.
is that stop looking left, stop looking right, look internally, look straight ahead, and move forward, because uh, we're all on a different, sorry, I really see there's yeah, there's messages coming through. We're all on a different path, we're all on a different journey. So look straight ahead and figure out what's next for you and just keep moving forward.
I love it. I have chills head to toe too. The same time you were, I was lit up too. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. I also feel on the heels of all of that, agreed. Release it. Everybody needs to know they're all on this different journey. Rest, release, massive. That was so massive. I have chills when you were saying all of that. Agreed. Um, and 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 I am I am one that believes in vision boards, but I believe in vision boards that are intention boards. And I don't make them for the whole year. I make them for a month or for 3 months, only because I'm an instant gratification girl. So you can do whatever you want. However, I feel it's important that as you are making a vision board or your whatever this piece is for you, I actually do it in a notebook. I don't do it on a board. I write down what I want to do intentionally and how it aligns with where I want to be. Like, yes, I'm manifesting this for the vision. I want to talk about 2026, but it's usually intentional. It's not, hey, I want this house. Hey, I need more money. There's an intention. Why? What am I going to do with it? How does it align with my mind, body, soul? It's not just, look, this is what I want. I also feel that there's a piece while you are doing this and manifesting. What are you releasing? What in the past do you need to release that maybe when you made this vision board or whatever it is, because I encourage them for 2025, I want you to release something that didn't work in your favor, or I have chills head to toe, or didn't bring you the best manifestation. This is part of that being reflective, and one of the 7 things that I go back and think about the blessings, but I always think about, I don't want to carry this anymore. I carried this way too long. And looking back, not only into 2025, but maybe into 2024, guess what? In 2026, it's not happening. I am releasing this. And you don't have to do it at the beginning of the new year. It's just when we talk about it a lot and when collectively most of us are doing it. But again, I do monthly ones. I do 3 months at a time. But also make sure that you're not only just looking at that forward, it's the rest and release. Make sure you're taking a moment to honor what happened that was amazing and what I don't want to carry anymore. And Heather, I can't stop unhearing, we're in the darkest. No, wait, I wrote it down. Like, I know what I want to say. We're in the double darkness because I feel like for so many people right now, that's true. Whether that means emotional, spiritual, physical. When you say, I have chills right now saying this. I can't stop unhearing. Look, I'm tapping. I can't subconsciously. I'm doing this, and I can't stop hearing that, which I think, and I don't mean to make it about me, but is going back to this and not caring other people's emotions. I might not be in the double darkness, but the people around me are that I'm carrying and I need to release, right? And here I am like double darkness. To me, it was a validation that it's okay that people are struggling. I can't fix everything. It's a season that we were just talking about that we will come through, but what's the lesson we're learning on the other side of the season? So we don't have to go back into the double darkness and do the same thing all over again. Crazy shit.
There's 2 ways to view the dark too, right? Because historically, people were not scared of the dark because the sky was a source of wisdom and illumination and truth.
Mm-hmm.
So the dark has been conscripted into our modern age as something that needs to be feared and that we are incapable of functioning in. But the reality is, the darkness is where the magic is, which is why we celebrate Christmas. Because if we can see everything, we don't need magic. And that's the blessing of the darkness.
I'm agreeing. And you come out on the other side and honor it. I know, love this. I have so many chills. Yes, yes, yes. Magical. You know, I think of black cats. I think of crows. I think of anything like that. They're all magic to me. If I have a crow that is screaming at me, when I walk outside my house, I'm like, thank you. That means one of my manifestations is about to happen in a way that I had no idea was going to get thrown at me. I chose. Does that make sense? Look, I'm tapping, itching. Sue, what is happening over here? There's so much going on. But as I'm talking about this, I'm all over this. I'm doing this, the double dark. I'm releasing my neck, speaking my truth. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but everyone is watching it in real time.
I love it, Jenny. I love everything. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I just love being around you guys. I just love, and I don't want to go back to the retreat, but just we were all working with kind of the same people, and everybody just kept. It was so much love and healing, and I love the thing about the darkness you just said. We brought our kitties to the sanctuary. We saved these 4 kitties. Jenny, I'm so drawn to these black kitties there. I'm just like, I'll do a session on Blackie. I'll do a session on Midnight. All the black, there's like a lot of cats there, but I'm like so drawn to the black ones. And I didn't realize why. And now what you just said just totally resonated. I was just like, oh my God, I love the black kitties.
I have chills because it's a different sign from the universe.
Mhm.
That magic is here in a way that you had no idea, right? We totally manifest linear.
Mhm.
I want a new house. And that's why I'm saying we need to do it with intention. Well, what does the new house offer? Why do we want the new house? What are we celebrating about the new house? How is it grounding us? How is it rooting us? And then when you're getting these little cats, whatever you've been manifesting, I'm just using the house, or whatever blessings you're asked for, the universe is saying, hey, look at the karma you're doing for these cats. Because that, talking about paying it forward, I have so many chills. Magically, it's going to come to you in a way that you had no, my eyebrows are right out of my freaking face right now. You have no idea how that is coming to you. So congrats. And you even named them black names. I love it.
I love, and I actually just resonated with your vision board so much. Someone once told me before, a mentor I had, about like she's like, change up the paintings in your house. They've been sitting there, that energy is
100%.
there. Change up the pictures, change up the photos on your home screen. It changes the energy. And when you have that vision board and it's just sitting there, yes, you can manifest shit fast, stuff fast. And if it's just sitting there and sitting there, I did this. It was just sitting there. I had a picture of Ruth Bader Ginsburg doing a plank, and I'm like, if she can do a plank, I can start doing planks. I did it. So I took it off and started doing something else, because that energy, I was originally drawn to it, but I wasn't following through. So I switched it up and did something else, and it just the energy of switching that up, Jenny. I love that about the vision board and even the intentions and stuff. I love that.
Thank you. I often do that. Sometimes I'll rearrange how things are in my house, right? This is my grounding space. This is my feel safe. And maybe that one picture made me feel so safe at that moment, but now my energies, I have chills when you say that, it's in a different place and I'm ready to move on. I think when you're saying that and you're saying, oh, you know what? I had this for so long and I'm ready to change it. It's a validation to you that you've leveled up. It's a validation to you that all the frequency I chose that you've been working on is in a totally different place now. You see things totally different. I feel so strong. Congrats. I'm so thankful that we all want our own validation. It's one thing to get it from everyone else and we think, oh, I'm beating myself up, I'm overthinking it. But on the days that we all can't talk to each other or we need to have it in our own real time, that's your validation. Congrats. That's really big. I have so many chills. So in talking about this, I invite everyone here tonight on some level before now and 2026 to write down at least one thing that you don't want to carry into 2026 and find that one thing, and how are you going to release it? Is it forgiveness of yourself? Is it forgiveness of somebody in a situation? Is it being thankful or grateful that you are no longer that energy that will allow that to happen again? Is it speaking your truth? You know, and I want to say this about speaking your truth. I feel like when we say speaking your truth, people think I can't say that to someone. And so here's the deal. I don't want you running into a room and swinging. I just want you to say speaking your truth in a way that is not combative, because then there's regrets and then we go down this whole, we not, you know, our souls aren't built for regret. I want you to say it in a way like if somebody says something to you and it doesn't resonate, you can just say, it doesn't feel that way to me. That's literally speaking your truth. Or I don't remember it that way. Whatever the tiny thing is, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be combative. Just honor you and your soul, because then what happens is you go home. I should have said this. I wish I would have said this. It's sitting with me. You can't carry that. That's low vibrational that we're not gonna do anymore, because we're not living in the moment. We're not raising our vibration. We're playing the shoulda, woulda, code. So whatever that speaking that truth is, little tiny bits and pieces, just say it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to, you can even just be like, oh, thank you for sharing that. That's not how I remembered it, but I appreciate you sharing it. And you're not even having to
100%.
say a whole thing. You're just saying, it doesn't resonate with me, but thank you for sharing it. And it's not mine, so you're not carrying it, and that ends it.
100%. Right. Exactly. You don't have to carry that anymore. And you got to speak your truth. So not only are you saying, I'm not going to allow this into my energy, but you're also saying, I need to say to you, I'm not allowing this in my energy. So that's just where your mind is being brought in, right? So your body's soaking in that energy. Your soul is like, say it. And your mind is like, no, I don't want to get into a fight. I'm going to say it wrong, or I'm going to go home and overthink it. We're not doing that anymore.
No.
And then I got the chills when I thought it, so I have to say it. On the side of speaking your truth is releasing, no matter how hard, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful. If you've been avoiding it for a really long time, and I have the chills again before I even say it, you deserve it. You owe it to yourself. You deserve this moment to yourself to reach your highest and your best self. So I'm sorry, I don't, we all go through painful things. So no matter how painful, no matter how much you've been avoiding it, dig however deep you need to dig, because you owe it to yourself. So don't let whatever has weighed you down and been negative this year, don't let it carry over into next year, because you deserve better and you are going to get better. You just need to be cognizant and aware of your own power, the power that you have.
Mhm.
I have chills when you say that. Agreed. 8 trillion%. And we're all here. Every single one of us watching this right now is here to raise each other's vibrations. So why carry it? Why not take this and say, okay, I'm not doing it anymore? You know, today, watching us, talking with us, each one of us are raising our vibrations. And so any meditation, any releasing, any intentions today, tomorrow will be the strongest. So it's massive. Agreed, Matthew, that we're saying today is the day release it. Don't carry it. It'll be so strong. Honestly, you may think that you're releasing one thing and have no idea that you're releasing 4 things at the same time that were so layered in you that you had no idea. Agreed. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So
Can I
write
also
down.
start, Jen, can I just say also, and it's all intention, like Matthew's saying, just set the intention. You don't have to get all, am I doing this right? Is what, if you set the intention for whatever it is, to what Matthew's saying, to release, I release this, I don't take this on. That is so powerful that everything is 99% intention. So just setting the intention to do that.
Chills.
Yeah, you don't
Chills.
have, you don't
And
have,
if you, to piggyback off what Sue said, if you look at, this can be an analogy, or it can be really, you can practice it at home if you want to test this. But if you look at something, you will physically, you will be directed toward that. So if you mentally do it and you have this goal, this intention, we're using the word intention here. If you have this intention in your mind, again, your energy, your body, your soul will energetically move in this direction. You just have to know this intention. You have to let it allow yourself to feel it, and then you will naturally begin to move in this direction. And if you don't believe me, you can stare at a stop sign while you're crossing a street, and naturally, you're not going to go left or go right. You're going to naturally move to where you're looking. It could be good, it works good, bad, but in this regard, we're using it as an intention.
Agreed. Agreed. I have so many children. You're saying that. Sorry, I'm just responding to someone too. 100%. Attention is massive. You're now, we're all nailing it, right? I have chills when you say this. And a lot of times we feel like, again, vision boards are intention. We're setting our intention for 2026. We're setting our intention to release. We're setting for gratitude. Oh, I have chills. 1,000%. Thank you. Thank you. My cousin wrote on here, bingo, vision boards are great also. I mean, what are we winning? I like to win. Rosemary, what are we playing? What are we playing on our vision boards? I love this so much. I wish I knew more about that. Okay. I also want to, when we're talking about releasing and moving forward, I also want to say when we're speaking our truth, we don't owe explanations. We're not asking other people for explanations. We don't need explanations. We get to just say, I love that for you. Or we get to just say, this is how I feel for you. We're allowed to release it. Just don't expect anything in back. We don't need to. We're releasing it all. Boundaries are self-reflect. We talk about it all the time. I don't know about y'all, but for me, one of the largest things in life is boundaries for me. I will forever, no, Sue is going to punch me if I say that. I am not forever going to struggle with boundaries. I am working on setting the intention to have better boundaries. Look at me, guys. Look at me right here in real time. I already have, and I think you all know this, surround myself with high vibrational people that I love. And I have so many chills, and I will continue to do that and continue to grow and find like-minded people so we can all resonate and be happy and wonderful and great and build each other up on so many levels. And I also think it's important when we go back to the boundaries as we're dealing with family and we're showing up to these parties and, you know, so-and-so is going to say something about my hair and it's going to set me off. It's also, right, there's a boundary there. Who cares? Let them say that. That's on them. We're releasing that. Speaking your truth is going in the bathroom and be like, my hair looks great. I feel great about how my hair was today. It doesn't matter. But also saying, if somebody says, hey, you know, I know you have a 1 o'clock, but can you come at 4:30 because I need to see you 14 times? You're allowed to say no. I can't, I just can't make that work. I'm sorry. You know, I have to honor this. I think honestly, if you say it in that way versus no, I don't want to, or come up with an excuse, you know, sometimes you know when somebody's giving you an excuse, don't give an excuse. Speak your truth. I don't think I can make it. It feels like too much right now. I appreciate the offer. Thank you. I'm sending love. We're energy.
100%. No excuses. You
Mhm.
have to speak truth to hear truth.
I have chills. Yeah, for sure. Agreed. So, right. So don't give excuses. If you need to say no, then you need to say no. And you don't have to justify it. Justify it in yourself. I got this. I got this. Or I just have to say no, it's too much.
Yeah, and I think as women, we feel bad saying no, and that's something in our collective that's changing. Like you listen to the girls that are younger, they say no all the time. It's us older generation people that are really like kind of programmed like robots. Just, well, if I say no, I'm going to hurt your feelings. No, you won't. It's how you say no. And by the
Yes.
way, people know when you're lying and making excuses.
Yes, exactly.
Even though you think that you're getting away with it, you're not. So the vibration of our collective is moving from this imposter version of ourselves to the authentic version. So, what I tell people who are trying to deprogram this is to give themselves 10 minutes. Don't trigger yes. Say, let me check with my calendar and I'll let you know. And then give yourself that 10 minutes to check in with yourself and say, is this something I want to do? Is this something I have the energy budget for? And if those both answers are not yes, that's a no.
Yes.
Because you could want to do a million things, but if you don't have the energy budget, then you're gonna put yourself in energy debt.
That chills.
You
100% when
have
you say that.
you have to stay in alignment. That is like key for where we are moving as a species. It's into truth and alignment and just staying consistent between our inside self and our outside self.
I have so
I
many.
just I just shared that on Instagram the other day. Our true job is to stay in alignment, and then the universe does the rest. But
Yes.
it's our job to be aligned, mind, body, soul.
Yes. Yes. Full stop.
Agreed. So many chills when you're saying this. Massive. So massive. So
And
big
when,
on so many levels.
and when Heather's saying about yes and no, you can ask your body, show me a yes, show me a no. Heather, don't you do it because I don't want Kiki to come out. But if someone's asking you to do something and you feel restriction, it's a no. It's a no. If it's kind of neutral or it lights you up, it's a yes, and that's yes. If someone asks you, I want to go to Aunt so and so's for Christmas Eve, and your body constricts, it's a no. And listen to your body because you're staying in alignment with yourself.
Chills. So many chills for that. I have so many chills for that. I want to go back for 1 second. Sorry, my kid was FaceTiming me. I want to go back for 1 second. Heather, when you said it's okay to say no, just say the no. Hold dad. Okay, sorry. Hold dad. Okay.
And a beginner way of saying that to people is say, oh my God, I want to say no, but is it okay or oh my God, I want to say yes, but is it okay if I say no? And let them feel that. Let them feel that conflict. Because 9 times out of 10, when you say that, they immediately jump to giving the permission to say no. And the people who want you to say yes, no matter what, those are not your people. And you don't need to be making them happy to begin with.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing. I feel like I was going to say on so many levels, when you say the younger generation is so much easier with saying no, for me, I struggle with saying no because this sounds so stupid. I probably shouldn't say it out loud. Maybe I shouldn't. Thank you, tequila. I feel like I don't like, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it, but I don't want to say it. I feel like saying no to someone as an empath, I know that feeling of being disappointed. I know that feeling of someone, but I never look at it outside of the box of I don't know their circumstance of why they're saying no. And I'm being selfish about it and taking it all on. So I appreciate the way that you're saying that because I think we do need to say it more. And it's about speaking our truth when we say it. And it doesn't just have to be no, it can be, I'm not giving you, a lame excuse. I'm just saying I can't do it right now. But I always feel like I don't want to disappoint anybody, so that's why I
Yeah.
struggle with it.
You
But
know,
then
I
it's
really
too much,
need
and
to
I
write
get
a
emotional
whole
with that, just like you said.
Yeah, I really need to write a whole book on how to say no because I have so many go-to answers. There's this book out there. I haven't read it yet, but I've been reading about it called Hiring Heaven that basically says angels are just standing around with a clipboard waiting for an assignment. And
Yes.
so another go-to answer that I have for the trigger yes people is I wish I had the time or energy or money, XYZ, to do that. But I have too much going on. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hire an angel to take care of that for you. That does two things. It demonstrates intent, which lets you off the guilt hook because
Nice.
the other person knows you would if you could. And number two, it will remind both parties it's not your power. You're getting it from heaven. It's not about
100%.
us. We're channels. So
I
we
agree.
can assign that task just to the team. We have a
I
team.
I have chills. I
I
love
love
that.
that too. I love that. I actually, Nikki sent me something on Instagram that like a couple months ago about asking if you do energy work, asking God to use his energy or their energy or the universe. And so I started doing that for 4 sessions. It's like, it's Heather's right. It's like you have a team and I'm using that energy and I already protected my energy, but it's just so much better. And it's just like, yes, you have guides and
Mhm.
God or whatever you believe in the universe and tap into that energy.
Oh, and I'll get people calling me back going, "Oh my God, like I got the best parking spot ever." And it was like, I went to the mall at like noon and I knew I'd have no place to park. And like I called in one of my angels and like, there it is. Like, yeah, you just give them an assignment. Be like, hey, I need help with this. And
So true.
yeah,
If they have a clipboard, they're waiting. You
they're
nailed it.
waiting, you know, and
Yeah.
we're just the helper here. We're not the source.
Agreed. Agreed. Right. And sometimes we take on too much.
And this season is all about releasing and letting go and rest.
100. I have chills, right? Um, what is the spoon theory?
Oh, that you only have so many spoons. And
Oh,
people who have like chronic illnesses, they have like 2 spoons, and a typical person would have 5 spoons. So they have to. It's a way to budget your energy. So when people say I'm out of spoons, like that's
mm,
basically like I don't have the physical capacity to do that. So it just gives people like a metaphor for time budget, physical energy budget. It's, you know, we're limited creatures, like we're humans, where we don't have endless time, we don't have endless money, we don't have endless energy. And yes, we want to help people. That's why we're light workers. But we have to budget like our time, money, and energy, or else
mhm.
we fall out of alignment.
Hmm. Never heard of that before, the spoon thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was dealing with fibromyalgia. So those people can't move. Like
Mm,
they have to like it takes them something like 10 times the energy to do something that like a person who doesn't have it would be like brushing your teeth. And they have
mm,
to go lay down.
mm. I hate that. Um, so hopefully everyone, most everyone, no, I'm going to say everyone. I want everyone. I want everyone that's in here tonight or is watching this on playback to take away something about releasing, growing, moving forward, feeling amazing. Um, yeah, I want everyone to feel that way. I feel like we've all shared how we do it in our sense and how we navigate it, and that there's still challenges for us that we're still navigating through with boundaries and no, and saying too much and releasing and reflecting and intentions and positivity. I mean, there's a lot, we say it all the time, but I want it to be intentional moving forward for you between now and, the next 10, 12 days. Really put some time into it and reflect and grow and think about, what we've shared as validation. I don't know if y'all saw, but this woman on here, Kathleen, she said, because realistically, it always goes back to energy and high frequency and being together. But this woman said that before we got on, I told my mom, or I told my mom if she's here to give me a message and say the word bingo. Right? How cool is that? I got so many chills when she said that. I responded to her. Obviously, it's so amazing. But this is why we do it. We have no idea what we're doing. We're talking in the moment. We're living. We're sharing experiences. We're raising our vibrations. And then, yet, look at Kathleen's whole night was made. This was her sign of your sign. Hey, mom, if you're here, you're really here, and I need to know. Can you have someone bring up bingo? And then we talk about bingo moving into 2026 as an intentional and making it a game and making it fun and making it lighthearted versus, oh, I got to make this vision board that never works. I have chills. You guys, real time just happened. I have so many chills. So I would love to, thank you, Vanessa. A lot of people are saying thank you and excited and positive and moving forward. I would love to be able to, if y'all are okay, throw someone on Zoom with us and give them a little mini reading. How I pick, I don't know. I want one of y'all to pick. I suck at it and I don't. I feel bad after we just talked about it, but I don't know how to pick. Somebody tell me how to pick. Who needs it? What do we do? What I mean, do we pick a number? What are we
Where's
doing?
Kelly? We need Kelly.
I know Kelly was having a migraine tonight. So I don't know how to pick because I want to pick everyone, but we don't have all night. So I don't know. Somebody tell me, how do we pick? Has anybody been looking in the chat? Is anybody feeling drawn? I know Matthew, you said you were getting messages before we got on. You know, and I never want it to be we have to pick just one person, but at this moment, tell me. Somebody pick a name. Somebody pick something.
I'm really stuck on Sally Walsh.
Oh, where is Sally? Okay, Sally, are you here? Sally, can you send me, where's Big Mike? Oh my God, that's hysterical, Jeremy. I think he's outside talking to his parents. Sally, are you here? Oh, they're on a delay. I was like, you guys. It's so funny to me. That's so funny. Sally, are you here? Oh, I'm sure there's a way for me to see if she's here, correct? And then I can, oh, yep. And then I can send her an email. Oh, wait, no, it's not letting me do it. Sally. You guys, it's hysterical, right? Oh, God. You know what when you say Sally, all I hear is Mustang, Sally, Mustang. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Maybe that's related to her.
No, that's just me being silly. Sally, Matthew, do you see her name? Because I can just pull her email. I don't even see her.
Sally Walsh 5072.
Okay. Is Sally still here? Where did you see it? Participants. Sally. Okay.
We can there's a question in the chat we haven't talked about from Kathleen Rock. She says, how do I release negative memories that dwell in my brain and take up too much space?
Oh,
While we're waiting for Sally, we could at least talk about that one.
yeah. Heather, you got that for a second?
I don't believe we're meant to release negative memories. I think we're meant to digest them. So emotions need to be digested just like food. You take them in, and so how we store memories is actually really fascinating. The more extreme the memory is, the closer it goes to your amygdala, which is our survival brain that causes fight or flight. So, for example, when we used to live out in the savannah, if we saw a lion, we knew just run. We don't have to replay our memories to figure out, okay, now what do I do with a lion again? Well, my uncle, met a lion once and blah, 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 blah. No, it's just a shortcut. Like it keeps us alive to have that amygdala in the brain where we keep traumatic memories. Then we have long term memories, and the emotions that we keep there are saving. It's like that's a memory I want to save, or that's a memory that needs to be released or digested or processed. And then short term memory, every time you go to sleep, if it's not something that has an emotion connected to it, it gets sent out the door and you actually release it energetically. So I learned all this, by the way, in EMDR doing trauma therapy, is that how you work through memories is if you have a negative memory, it means that it needs to be released. And how you do that is by digesting it. And then when there's no emotional connection to that memory anymore, your body lets it go. So then you have to ask yourself the question, why is this memory resurfacing? Because your body, you kind of like, when it happened, your nervous system couldn't process it, and now it can. So you're ready. That's why it keeps coming up, is because when it happened, you weren't ready, and now you are. So, how do we digest emotions? We feel them. That's it. Full stop. And it usually takes 30 seconds. All you have to do is sit with that feeling, name it, and let it go. That's it. It's actually pretty quick.
I have chills. I have so many chills when you say this. 8,000 trillion%. This goes back to forgiving ourselves, forgiving the moment. I'm not the same person. I've raised my alignment. We're releasing 8,000%.
And then when you go to sleep, if there's no memory attached to that, or there's no emotion attached to that memory, it gets tossed in the trash.
I have chills when you say this so much.
It's just like a computer, to be honest.
Thank you. No, it's so true. It's so freaking true. And I have chills when you're saying all of this. Wow. The chills are not stopping. So many chills. For sure. Okay, so Sally
Doesn't seem like
has not.
Sally's here anymore.
No, Sally has left the chat. Okay. So the team is saying that, let me see if this person is still on. Jake and Teener. Am I saying it wrong? Jake and Teener. Jake and Teener. Jake and Teener. I know that's not how you say it. I don't ever say anything right, and I'm totally literal. Are you still here? Sally Slaughter. Courtney, that's hysterical. I keep hearing Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's happening. Thank you, Sue, for making me release whatever was released. I tapped it all away. I tapped it all away. Jake, Jake, where is everybody? Is it Jake? I don't know if it's Jake. It starts with Jake. Where are you at?
If he's not here, someone keeps advocating for Teresa. So I feel like I saw it twice that if Jake's
Okay.
not around,
Okay.
someone keeps advocating. I saw twice advocating for Teresa.
Yes, Ashley, but please email me here to get more updates. But yes, I did send out a mass email. Also, I am going, Jake. Okay, so no Jake. There's a delay, so I want to make sure I'm not missing anything right here. There is a delay. Oh, Sue. Ashley is saying Sue is amazing. I'm able to sleep after my reading with her. Oh, that's amazing. We love to hear validation for us because I feel like we give it a lot. Okay, so Jake is no longer here. Okay, Teresa. Teresa, are you here? Also, interesting that some people aren't here, huh? There's definitely something to be said there, huh? No, maybe not, just me. I'm
So,
Teresa's here.
well,
She's here.
so, okay, while we are waiting, I keep getting chills. There is, I have the chills before I even say it. I think we don't have to bring them on, but as long as this person hears it and knows, I have the chills again before I say it. I have the chills again. There is a man who's come through and he won't let me shake the left arm situation. So
That's
for
weird.
me,
Sorry, go ahead.
so for me, another synchronicity. So for me, left arm traditionally means something with the heart. Uh, Maybe it's literally the left arm, but for me, traditionally, it means the heart. And I have the chills. And for whatever reason, the number five is important. So maybe I have the chills. Maybe he passed 5 years ago. Maybe it was 10 years ago. And maybe it was an increment of five, or maybe it was in May, something like that. But just know that he is here, that he's made his presence known.
That is crazy that my left arm itched at the exact same time.
Mhm.
Okay, Teresa, I have sent you the link to join us. Thank you for that, Matthew. I'm sure it resonated with someone for sure. And then my left arm, that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm excited. Okay, so she should be joining us. But there's a little bit of a delay. Look, everyone's like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
And this just came in after him, so I want to say it's part of the person who's living, but there's a funny story around a cookie. I don't know what this could be. Again, to us, it sounds crazy, but they're showing it to me, so I need to say it. There's a story about a cookie. So if you're like, I'm not sure if this is my man, maybe it's an increment of five, maybe it's something with five, I'm not sure. There's a story about a cookie.
Interesting. All right. Teresa, did you get my email? Sent it to her. Oh, I just took a deep breath too. When I just talked about Teresa. This may be heavy. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, here she is. Ready?
Look,
Hi.
oh my,
No, don't. Because then it will
How are
overflow.
you?
Good, I'm well. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, and you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
How are you? I literally just said right before you got on, this feels heavy.
Not
We
good.
love you.
Sorry.
Are you okay with doing this right now?
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's coming to an end though. I just, I should have taken your advice a long time ago, 2 years ago.
Release.
But
There's no regrets. It's okay. The timing is now and you're moving forward. This is one of those things that we've been talking about all night. This is one of those releases. This is, I forgive myself. I'm not the person I was 2 years ago. I'm moving forward. I have chills right now. I want you to know that your third eye to me is massive. So whatever clarity, oh my God, the chills are so strong. Whatever clarity you just got or recently got, I'm hearing there's no turning back. Did you just get a new crystal?
no,
Somehow some new crystal is being entered in for you. I don't think you're buying it. I think somehow you're getting a crystal. I have chills. It's the universe telling you that you're stronger than you believe that you are. I don't care what color it is. I don't care what it looks like. You will not buy this. It's going to be brought. I have chills again. It's going to be brought to you.
okay.
Matthew, Heather, Sue, you feeling anything for Teresa? I mean, I could go on for hours. I just don't want to take away from y'all's gifts.
I don't know how this relates at all. Uh, but they showed me as soon as I saw your face, a castle came into my mind. So whatever you're going through now, I have the chills before I even say it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a kingdom waiting for you that I have the chills again, that you are going to arrive at. So however this relates to you, it's coming. You're going to get through this, whatever exactly this is, but there is your castle. Maybe there's a literal castle or a picture of a castle in your space or a drawing, I don't know. But as soon as I saw your face, the castle came into my mind and it felt very warm. So know that you are going to reach this place in your life where you do feel, I have the chills, where you do feel safe, you feel secure, where you do feel like a queen and that everything is okay because it will be okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Does castle also have a double meaning? I'm hearing double meaning for you.
Yeah.
Mm, um, Speaking of being safe and warm, that's just what I need for me and my boys is to have something that's ours, that's safe, that feels comfortable.
So the double meaning is your boys too, just not you.
Yes.
Don't be surprised because the way Matthew described the castle, and I got chills, that castle shows up today, tomorrow, the next day. You know how this works. There's always a layer to it. I don't care if it's a song, I don't care what it is. You will know the universe will give it to you.
I have the chills, the strongest that I've had tonight as you were
Me
just
too.
talking.
Me too. Sue, go ahead.
I was when he was doing Castle, all I thought of was Queen too. I was like, "You're a queen." I was getting chills as soon as Jenny started talking. It was all resonating. Like, I don't do what they do. It just, I felt it like really strongly. As soon as he said castle, I just was like, yes, you're a queen and it is going to work out for you.
Thank you. Thank you
And
very
you
much.
deserve it. And you deserve it. You're
Thank
worthy
you.
of it.
I think when the water, like you're a mom, and babies are in a lot of amniotic fluid and water, and they know it's time to be born when the water breaks. And I feel like that is you right now. And babies have no control of when that happens. So, first of all, it's just time. It's just time to be born.
Yeah.
So, in this situation, there are very capable, loving hands ready to catch you and love you.
I got chills. Um, sorry, I'm typing in the chat. Teresa, I am hearing that you had to give out money in December that you didn't want to. Has that happened yet?
Give up money?
Give out
Yes.
money. Okay. I'm
Yes.
here. I'm hearing that has to happen as a timeline as to whatever that piece was. Wow, I got a lot of chills for this. Whatever that piece was, it was the universe testing you to see if you're really ready and to tell you it's going to come back to you tenfold, and you did it. Congrats. I have chills. I know you didn't want to, but it's going to be okay. The man in spirit, dad or grandpa,
Oh, probably grandpa.
right here. How'd he pass? Did you not say goodbye?
No.
So he's saying you weren't supposed to because he's right here. I have chills. He's right here with you, which means he's not stopped. He's never stopped standing beside you. He's going to continue to stand beside you. He wants you to talk to him more. Forgive me, I'm not judging you. He's just saying you're not talking to me enough, which means you're not calling on him enough. It's not that you're saying, hey, I know you're here. I really could use you right now. Can you show me? He's saying, I'm going to show you how much better this can get. I also never see in color, but why am I getting red? What does red mean to you?
Um,
Clothing.
uh, I don't wear red.
Hey, you don't need to. Who does? Did one of your kids wear red today? Is there something coming up with red?
I bought my son a red shirt for Christmas. He never wears red.
Just a couple days ago,
Mm-hmm.
as we're talking about mother and Heather saying, right, all of this and you being a mother and you're going to be safe. And we're talking about the twofold. This grandfather's validating that that son can feel you and knows how hard you're working and is saying, I know it's going to be okay. This grandfather is saying, I'm literally standing right next to you. I know that you bought him this red. We never buy red. Whatever that moment was, how, why, you don't have to tell us. It's about you and him. I have chills. So please know that he's saying, I'm right here. I'm not giving up. And that son knows and feels you, but it's not a negative. You guys are in this together.
and I have the chills before I even say it, but your grandfather, one way or another, you have a son, is that right?
I have two, yes.
Okay. He's pointing out one specifically. I'm not sure which one it is, but he's pointing out one specifically that I have the chills that he's protected him or that he's guided him in one way or another. So if maybe there was an uncomfortable event or situation in his life, know that I have the chills again, that your grandfather has protected him. So even if you feel like you don't see or hear from your grandfather, or even like Jenny said, even if you don't speak to him, know that he is still here around you and he's really strong also around your boys.
Ugh, so thankful for that.
Yeah, because I get the feeling, of course, you're a mother, so you're going to have worries, but know that if I have to say it, then you need to hear it, is that someone is watching over them. It's not, you aren't alone in this, okay?
I absolutely feel like I am, but I will not anymore.
Yeah, but that's why I need to say it. That's exactly why
Yeah,
I need to say it.
yeah.
And I have the chills again. So know that you are being supported, you are being guided and directed, but someone really is watching over your boys strongly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Jenny, what is the thing you say the for the sign? Give me a signier sign.
Give me a signier sign.
Ask for a signier sign or ask to amplify your presence, Grandpa, and see if it works for you.
This is oh, I didn't
Okay.
hear it. Sorry. This is coming through. Do you feel drawn to like holistic healing?
Oh, yes, very much so.
I have chills. That is like your next chapter. I don't know why I need to tell you that. Are you looking for a next chapter? Are you asking what I'm doing? I have so many chills. I'm getting holistic healing is your jam, and I want you to focus on that. Probably
Okay.
start with your children. I have chills and your soul, but I think you're going to help somebody on a deeper level that way.
On
I have felt that I'm going through all of this to help someone or people. I'm hoping to.
And I'm gonna say this. I keep seeing like I see footprint. I don't I see footprints walking away from a door. So I know that you're closing a chapter and walking away from something is the way I'm seeing it. I am hearing I have chills really strong for this. Once you walk away, you have no idea how much stronger your gifts are going to get. And I not only am I saying that on a spiritual level, but I lived it. I promise once you have released this negativity, do not be surprised that the universe just hands it to you in this big amazing ball of goodness and in glitter. Congrats. I promise I see not one negative about you moving forward.
And
Okay.
it came in again while Jenny was speaking, but I saw the ocean actually and waves and water. So I have the chills before I even say it, but speak your truth. Whatever that is, speak your truth and let the emotions flow. You don't have to be so strong all the time. Or if there's one instance that you can specifically recall where you held in that emotion, let it flow because it's going to make you stronger. Whatever you're going through now, you're going to get through it. It's meant to be a lesson, and whatever way it is, you're going to come out on the other side bigger, better, stronger, more vibrant. That's the goal of all of us. And it's okay to feel these emotions. It's an emotional time. It's okay. Don't hold them back.
Okay. I don't know why I'm so afraid.
You
You're
and I
afraid of
won't.
the
Sorry.
say it. No, you say.
I do, but I won't say it on here. And that's a relevant fear, but we're releasing it now. You know why you're afraid. We're not doing it anymore. This is the year of you being the best version of yourself to yourself. Because without you being the best version of yourself, you're not the best version of a mother. You have to be the best version of you. And I'm not saying you're a bad mom. What I'm saying is wait till you see how much easier and stronger and bigger it gets once you're true to yourself. And I know why you're afraid, and it's normal to be afraid. I think other people would be afraid in that situation too, but you can't be because you know why? You don't want to say a year from now, Jenny, it's now been 3 years, not 2. Your very first thing is, Jenny, I should have done it 2 years ago. Don't say it's been 3 years, Jenny.
Have your what if be what if it all works out, not the fear part. What if it all works out? It's all gonna work out. What if it all works out? Like, feel that, speak it. What if it all works out how it's supposed to be? And your guides are helping you, your grandpa's helping you.
And say out loud, show me how much better it can get. Please, I want to love you and hug you and squish you.
I love you, Jenny.
I love you. And you already know the answers. You just needed a little push. And you don't need us because Grandpa's literally there while you're shopping for a red t-shirt. Like, I know it sounds silly, but that's how involved our past loved ones are, to say, even on these moments that seem insignificant, why ever you had to do it, and validating mom and your son and whatever it's for, congrats.
And I don't know if you were on the call earlier, but I just wanted to remind you, every morning you wake up, there are angels standing around your bed with clipboards waiting for an assignment.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give them a list. I'll give them a list. I got
You give them
plenty.
a list and you say, okay, I need one person on this, go. I need one person on this, go. I need one person on this, go. Fly, my pretties, fly. It's okay to ask the universe for help, because guess what? This is your lesson. This is what you came here to do. And they've just been waiting for you to be ready. And it's time. And they are the safe hands that you're running into.
100%.
And the universe is just so ready to show you. Like, wow, we got you, girl. We've been waiting. Let's go.
Thank you
Say
so
it out
much.
loud every morning. Show me how much better it gets. Show me how much better it can get. I promise you it'll be amazing.
And I need to say there's one more. This is very different than everything the ladies have been speaking about, but this feels like another validation of some kind. But I have the chills. Your grandfather showed me like clipping of a plant. So I know it sounds very weird, but maybe he or his wife like to garden, or maybe you like to garden, or maybe, one of your sons will come home and we'll have like a clipping of a plant because he broke off a tree or a bush or something. But know that it's a
All the time.
validation. Oh, all the time. There we go. There we. I wish I could curse on YouTube, but there we go.
I
So
can't
about
wait.
so a validation from spirit that even just like the red shirt, even I have the chills, even in these small moments where we think no one is there, when no one is watching, if it's your children or if it's you with these, whatever it is, clippings, whatever, know that your grandfather does see it and he's just bringing it forward as a lighthearted joke, but a validation, an extra validation, because clearly that's what he thought you needed.
Great.
Thank you. Oh, there were sticks. I have sticks and plants and leaves all the time. Here, mommy.
Shut up.
No, serious.
Shut up.
Serious. And I always tell them that the trees to me are like women. They're all different sizes. They protect us. They nurture the Mother Earth. They nurture us. They give us wind.
Oh my God, your grandfather wouldn't let me, these ladies were winding it down and your grandfather wouldn't let me stay. He's like, you better say this.
I'm so glad.
I didn't know how it fit, but yeah, there you go. He needed you to hear that.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
That
all of
chills.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so
Listen,
much.
you're one last thing. You're intuitive. How does your soul feel right now?
Way better than it did. I get periods of being very, very calm, but then I also get periods of very, very unsure, very, very scared. And it'll come out of the blue and then something happens. And I'm like, see, I knew why my stomach hurt all day yesterday. I knew why I couldn't sit down and I was uneasy. And it just gets worse. And then I'm like, here we go. I hate it when my gut's right, but I shouldn't say that because it's a gift. It's a blessing to have that. I just don't have the answer. And the steps, Jenny, I need to have the steps.
Okay. Hey,
You
you're
guys,
beating yourself up.
yeah.
Stop.
Can you guys see the light on her third eye? It's like lighting up her third eye.
For sure.
No, I'm looking at all this.
I know, no, but it's just however the lighting is landing, it's lighting up your third eye, which is your intuitive seeing. And thank your gut and your gifts. Thank you. And then just keep practicing and listening because I'm literally looking at your third eye and I feel like it's just shining a light on it right now. Like practice. Jenny does mentoring, but she can teach you or help you tap into that. But I literally, oh my God, I'm just seeing your third eye just wanting to shine.
I have chills.
And I
Agreed.
know it's just the lighting. However, it's all happened for a reason and it's divine timing. And your third eye right now to me is just lit up and it's just telling me that you're so intuitive.
Agreed. Chills. That was the first thing I noticed was her whole forehead was purple. The second I saw her and said, "Oh boy, your third eye."
Yeah.
Thank you, Sue, for that validation. Because yes, I'm feeling the same. Teresa,
And
you
you
got
don't,
this.
okay, I got this.
And you don't what?
Nobody's gonna get hurt, right?
No.
Okay.
The universe will never push us in a way that would ever allow us to get hurt. The universe is going to push us in a way, like Matthew said, to our castle to feel safe. If you do not listen to the universe when you ask for it repeatedly, then that's a different conversation. If you're asking for the universe and get picked on this YouTube and are saying, I need this, and you're getting readings from light, I'm trying to be real, right? If you're saying, I need help, and the universe is like, I'm going to help you, but then you get off of this and you're like, man, I don't really know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. That's a different story. Do I think someone's going to get hurt? No, but do I think that's a different story? Yes.
Yeah, Jenny literally went through trying to get two different people on here.
Right?
It didn't work
Exactly.
out.
Oh,
It didn't work
my
out for a reason. And someone was putting your name in there twice or three times, and we didn't see it the first two times. We were trying to get somebody else, and it was you.
yeah. No, everything's happening for a reason. Literally, the last 5 days have been monumental, and I've come to grips with exactly what I need to do. It's just, I don't understand. I just have to, no, I'm not going to say that. I have to get past the scary, and I have to move forward, and I have to go through it.
Because you don't want to say, Jenny, it's been 3 years.
I'm not going to say, Jenny, it's been 3 years.
I have chills when you say that. You are not. I'm proud of you. Congrats.
My kids are going to be proud of me.
Your kids are already proud of you.
Yep.
They're going to walk alongside of you. You're going to show them what it looks like to be resilient.
Yep. Thank you all so much.
You're
No,
welcome.
thank
No
you.
idea.
Thank you. I say every time I speak to someone, thank you for opening up yourself, opening up your energy, opening up your space and holding space for us and allowing us to reach you, to connect with your loved ones, to offer messages. Thank you.
Agreed.
You guys have a good holiday, okay?
You
We love
too.
you.
Cheers.
Love you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Poor Teresa. Y'all were right. She needed love. She needed healing. So many blessings there.
And I've been brought back twice already, so I just need to say, this person said, asked on 3/25/25, his last meal was an Oreo cookie. Yes, he was stepping forward for you. I've had chills more than twice, and now I've needed to go back to it twice. So know that this person has stepped forward and has made their presence known for you this evening as well.
That's Brenda. Brenda, you still here? And this morning I looked at our picture and he said, "Good morning, Jenny." And yes, I talk to Mark all the time, but this morning he was like, "Good morning, Jenny." And I was like, "Good morning, Mark." Like, so Brenda, I'm not surprised that he came through in that way through Matthew to tell you he was here. Brenda, tell me you're still here. Ah, yes. Yeah, you're there. You're there. We are still feeling drawn to Sally. It'll be fast. So Sally, I'm gonna email you. She's saying she's sorry that she couldn't jump on. She was walking into a gas station bathroom.
Plumbing issue, making room for
OMG, I didn't even think about that, Sue.
Clearing the pipes.
clearing their pipes so we could help Teresa.
Okay, let me send it to her. Sally, send us your email. Love you, Brenda. Sally, send us your email.
Yeah, Brenda,
Maybe
wow.
I can.
Ask her
I
what
didn't
car
know.
she was driving. It could have been the Mustang.
Mustang, Sally! Mustangs. Oh, wrong girl. Never mind. It's the right girl. It is the right girl.
It is the right girl. I told you it was about her. Yeah. It was, yeah.
Hysterical. Okay, found
She
her
drives a
email.
Mustang.
That's actually hysterical. It's weird. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Everything's fine. Okay, sending Sally an email. Coming right now, Sally. How cool about Mark, huh? Literally this morning he was like, "Good morning," and I know it sounds silly, and I talk to him daily because his picture is right next to myself, Brenda, Mike, and I. We have this picture, and this morning he said abruptly, "Good morning, Jenny," and I was like, "Good morning, Mark," and I didn't dive into it any further, and I feel crappy about it, but here we
I
are.
know it. That is bananas. That is bananas.
Chills. I have chills right now when you're saying this. And then here is Matthew saying, "Hey, Mark is here." Okay, it's at you. Sally, it's yours. So cool. Thank you to everyone who said Teresa, because obviously she needed that more than we will know. And it's a pay it forward moment, right? We're all paying it forward in such a great positive way. And I'm so thankful.
So I don't want to go off the beaten path. And I know this can be very loaded. I don't know how much more specific I can get, but I was just, maybe this is about Mark, but maybe this is about someone entirely. But for whatever reason, it just came back into my mind. Again, this is really general. I'm sorry, we just had Thanksgiving, but there's something funny about a wishbone, or the turkey that you pull apart. I have the chills. So maybe it was about Mark, or maybe it was about someone else. But whoever that someone else is, they just put that back into my mind. So know that again, they're making their presence known. And I know we just had Thanksgiving not so long ago, but maybe you were thinking about them during Thanksgiving, and that's why I need to say this. So just that you know they're also around.
Wait, let me ask you this. I felt like you said Mike right before you said that. Did you say Mark? I felt like you said tapping into Mike. There's a wishbone, but no, was it Mark?
Maybe I said Mike.
I thought you slipped a little bit and said Mike. Huh.
Well, if you thought I said Mike, then maybe it is about a Mike.
I did, and I think my husband has a thing with a wishbone. You said
Shut up.
wishbone, and I was like, boom, right there. I have chills right now. And it was weird because I thought you said, I have this thing about Mike, and I know it was just Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, he meant Mark. And then you said wishbone, and it felt like it was for my husband, but then I was like, no, it's not for my husband. Maybe I heard it wrong.
No, but maybe you heard it. Maybe spirit made you hear it like that on purpose.
This is also the first YouTube I've done that Mike has not been a part of. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Sally, I sent it to you. She's gonna be joining any second. Sally, I sent it. I can't stop hearing Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally. I don't know why it's a big thing right now. Interesting about the wishbone about Mike. Huh. Thank you for that, Matthew.
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, everyone's been seeing wishbones too. So maybe it isn't about Mike. But when you said that, it hit me as Jenny, pay attention.
No, but I really think it can be if you thought I said Mike, and perhaps it
Oh,
has a
he
double
said Mark.
meaning.
For
Yeah,
sure.
but
100%.
even if I did say Mark, if you thought I said Mike, then Spirit wanted you to hear Mike. So maybe it's also double validation, one for you and one for someone else, because we know how Spirit loves to piggyback and try and tunnel messages in one moment together.
Here is the thing is that I'm not going to say a word because he's not listening to me and he's not on for the first time ever. So I'm going to let Wishbone play out. And then I will know that answer. Sally, I see you writing in the chat. I sent you an email. Where the hell are you? Sally, she's saying, I'm so sad. It's Sally. I can't speak with you guys. I thought you were going to give me a reading. Darn it. I emailed you, Sally. I swear I emailed you.
I feel like I'm getting something.
Oh, do tell.
It's future, but somebody with a male relative that is really desperate for a sign is going to get it by Christmas, and it's going to be I want to say like a macaw or a parrot or some kind of a tropical bird. But you're going to see it and you're going to be like, oh, it's so and so. And it'll just tickle you. But it's just a sign your loved one that you really miss is there.
I have chills when you say this. I love this so much.
I don't know who it is for, but I hope it just is a little wink from the universe, like, oh my God, there's that bird. I don't know whose it is.
I have chills. I love this so much because it doesn't matter to us right now, right? It just matters of how it
Right.
plays out and what
Yeah.
it means to someone later.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I guess we must have missed Sally again. That's so crazy.
Does she have a question? She could just put it in the chat.
I don't think she's here, which is the
Oh.
craziest thing because while we were in real time and there's a delay, it came, sorry, I missed you. But she was saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, like over and over and over, but she's not here. You guys, I can't. This is crazy. My ears ringing.
Maybe we are meant to speak to Sally, but maybe this is the universe saying she will come to us at a better time when
Right. It's not
she's
meant for
more
the
ready.
public. You
Or
are 100% right. Okay, let's do some questions then. We'll do a little question answers. I'll read them and whoever gets it, reads it, responds to it. I want it to be spiritual. Is that okay? Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Okay, I don't get messages and songs, so what is happening?
a DJ recently passed or a singer recently passed.
What?
Either a DJ recently passed or maybe a singer recently passed.
I don't get messages like this. Now I'm hearing, are you all ready for this? You know, dun, 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 dun. I don't speak and I have chills right now through my whole body. What is happening with music? This is not my jam. This is not my jam. It's clearly somebody else's jam.
It's the third time tonight. It was the problem, it's me,
I
Mustang Sally, and then this one.
And I don't get messages and songs because I don't know the lyrics to any song.
So it is, Matthew's right, it's for somebody else.
Bro sticking out of my face. Whoever's got a connection to music, wrote music, singer, DJ. I mean, thanks everyone. Thanks. Okay. Questions and answers go. Oh my God. Somebody's like, where are you, Sally? Sally? I can't. I don't know why I think that's so funny.
No, but
now
it
she's
is
back.
it is funny, but the universe is really
My
this is
ear keeps ringing when we talk about Sally. She needs to pay attention to details, is what I'm hearing. Okay.
We're meant to
Okay,
speak to
here
her,
we go.
just maybe not now.
Agreed. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here's the questions. Maya is saying, is next year going to be as crazy as this year? Answer? I heard no.
I think it's going to be crazy good. I think we're coming back into alignment as a species and connecting with spirit, and you're just going to see miracles every day.
I have chills. I 100% agree with that. My friend's brother who passed loved singing and dancing together at the Buffalo Bills tailgates. Oh, Courtney, sending so much love there. Ashley is saying I've been working. Oh, I wish Kelly was here. Ashley is saying I've been working with tarot cards lately, and I'm wondering if I should keep going because the messages are on point. It's so scary.
Yeah, I would say keep going and start asking questions that don't feel scary and just keep building your skills.
Right.
Like ask fun and easy questions just to lighten it up a little bit, and don't be asking such, if you are asking, I don't know, like questions that the answers scare you, but also maybe you're supposed to know the scary answers too. So forget everything I just said because you're totally probably doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
No, it's okay. She needed that validation. And I got chills when you said that. I'm only laughing because Sally's saying it's Sally and I'm still trying to join. I'm like, Sally, we've tried. I can't get there.
The Mustang left the building.
Hysterical. Rosemary would like to know if there's any messages for her. Rosemary's a Gemini and she likes long walks on the beach. No, just joking. She is a Gemini though. That was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. And you know what? Just got a freaking song in my head. Do you know what it was? Do you like pina coladas? What is happening? Wait a minute. Rosemary, are you a music girl? Is the music your jam? Is it for you? I mean, you're my cousin, but are you this music? Like, literally, I heard, do you like pina, that song? I don't know what's happening in real time, by the way, but we're going to let it go. Okay.
Okay, before I can move on, from what I understand is Brenda,
Yep.
is 2026 going to be better from my family? What I was shown was that I just need to say what they're showing me, and this isn't too private, but what they're showing me is it's going to look maybe different than you expect. And actually, it's okay if it looks different. So we all have this vision, we all have this hope or this how this picture of how we hope life will be like, and it will be good for your family. It's just going to be look a little different, and that's okay. That's what they're showing me.
Chills when you're saying this, Matthew. I think that's a great way to explain it. Lots of chills. You know what's interesting is everyone is asking about next year. I agree with Heather. I feel collectively it's going to be an amazing, wonderful, positive year. But there's so many people that are asking, so I want to double down on. It sounds like everyone is saying, is it going to be a better year, which means 2025 had trials and tribulations, right? I want to double down on the part where I'm asking you to go back and find whatever number it is, 3, 4, 5, whatever, 7, of whatever came your way that was a blessing that you didn't see, so that you can sit in some gratitude about it. Again, I think there's a closure piece being said there that will make it positive and strong. I think it sets the tone for 2026 if you're going in with gratitude and closure, because I do feel collectively, like Heather said, and she would know more because she's an astrologist, but yes, I think it's going to be better for everyone. And I also feel like Matthew just described it great to Brenda. It's going to look different than you thought, but it doesn't have to be a negative. It's a positive. But I also feel like if we keep that momentum positive and pushing forward, like, wow, this was great. I didn't ask for this and look what came. You're setting that tone for miracles happen, blessings happen. Sally has now entered the Zoom. Are we prepared at this time?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to sleep if we didn't. Right,
I'm
so
not gonna give her hell. You guys give her hell. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Sally,
Sally.
Sally.
I didn't know how to work it. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
I needed Sally to wrap up this year. Look at
I
you.
didn't know how to work this
I
thing.
love you already.
Your glasses are so fun.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. I don't know. My husband helped me. I don't know what we did, but I'm on. And I wanted to talk to that kid because he wanted to give me, he said he felt something, Sally Walsh, and then I couldn't get on.
Matthew is the kid. Matthew.
Matthew,
I
sorry.
I ha
Matthew.
I haven't
I
been
don't
called a
see
kid in
I
maybe
know.
15 or 16 years, so believe me, I am grateful because the wrinkles are setting in.
There's Matthew. Okay. Hi, Matthew.
Oh my God. I think
Oh,
Sally's my spirit animal. I love
all
her.
right. So, like, now, how come I only see one of you? Like, where's the screen where you all were there?
Swipe it. Swipe
Swipe what?
your screen.
To which way?
I don't know.
I'm
But
not
swipe.
swiping. I see you.
Swipe your screen, Sally.
If
Swipe
I
your screen.
I'm lose you. If I'll.
That's not true. Swipe.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I see you all. What? I don't have Matthew. What happened to him?
It's just he hasn't spoke. Matthew, speak, please. Matthew,
Oh.
speak.
Hey, Jenny, do you remember though Daytona? You and I, the gas station, the bathroom.
Oh God, Sally,
Okay. Now I was typing on here and you guys didn't see any of that. I was typing all this stuff.
could only see bits and pieces, but holy shit, you and I in that bathroom in Daytona. It sounds so sketchy.
Yeah,
So
the universe
bad.
was trying to avoid this conversation here.
It was so bad. Oh God.
Thank you for making sure nobody stole me.
That's right. I had to watch because it was crazy.
I can't. Okay, Sally,
Yes.
Matthew the kid, the Manhattan medium, the kid has a message.
Sorry, Matthew. I just, I didn't
Please
see
don't be
it. I
sorry.
still don't see you. How come you're not on here? What's the matter?
Yeah.
He's not here.
Yeah, when he speaks, he will be there. Wait, give him a second.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, Matthew.
They actually, so your name stuck out to me, so by all means, the team can also help out here. But I'm being drawn to, yeah, I wish this was a message for you, but actually, I feel like a message needs to get to a generation underneath you. So I don't know if you have a child or a niece or nephew.
I have a son. Yeah.
You have a son. Okay.
And a niece.
And a niece. Okay. A lot of different energy here, so I'm just trying to differentiate. This feels more towards your niece, actually, is where I need to be directed at.
Can I just say that I don't, what I see is my head on top of your body, Matthew? Like what?
That, if only I could be so lucky to have that face.
Do I have to? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm looking great tonight. But do I have to wipe something? I swear to God, I see Jenny's laugh. They're all laughing. But all I see is my head and I see your red sweatshirt. I'm thinking, ooh, I look
Oh my
pretty.
God, please take a screenshot.
I can
With
do-
your face and my body, we would take over the world, I tell you.
I can take a screenshot of this and I don't know what's going on. Now my cat is coming near me. Okay. What's the matter, baby? Okay, that's all. I just want to say I can't see your face. I see your neck a little bit and the red.
Oh, okay, because it's blacked out behind him. So your glasses aren't working.
No, my whole picture of me in my room
I'm joking.
is over his face. That's all. I see all
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that just means he's in alignment with your energy. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, well, I'm swiping nowhere. I'll tell
All
you.
right, stop talking, Sally. Let him talk.
Okay.
No, this doesn't feel like something so deep, but it feels like a message that your niece needs to have for whatever reason. I was like, oh, maybe it's about your son, but no, they kept pulling me diagonally toward your niece. And I don't know if she's on the verge or the cusp of life changing or altering. That could look differently. It could be graduating or moving to a new job or moving to the next chapter in life. But I feel like she's about to, they're showing like she's here and they're showing me she's about to like move like that. So just know that your loved ones are here for it. If she's worried about if she's getting to the next level, she is going to get to the next level. I feel like something really good is about to happen for her. So maybe actually she needs to hear this because maybe in this moment she feels like nothing is changing or that nothing is going her way or that when is that next big thing coming. So maybe this message is to her to say, don't worry, it is coming. You are going to move to the next level. So I don't know where she is in her journey or her life, but know that whatever she's hoping for, whatever that next chapter or next level looks for her, it is going to happen. And it's not going to take long.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah.
I want to channel Kelly right now. She would have pulled the cat card. Cats are so high vibrational, and your cat just, as soon as he started talking, just came right up on your heart and just validated everything. So I feel like Kelly would have pulled that cougar card or something like that to validate that because cats are just so high vibrational, and I totally love everything he just said.
And my
So
cat,
many chills when you said cougar. Like, wow, straight up in the air, Sue, you nailed it. You nailed it.
thank you. Yeah. And my cat never usually does that. So that was surprising, to be honest with you.
That was the universe saying, listen up, pay attention.
Does your niece compete in sports?
No, my son does.
Mm.
What's
Like
the sports message?
a racing?
He used to race, my son, like little quarter midget race cars.
Mm.
Yeah. No.
I think it's the niece, and I think I'm just seeing metaphorically her getting like a ribbon or a trophy. Might not be a literal one, but just like she's been working really hard, and she's just gonna finally get to that finish line and get recognized for it.
Good. She's
Yes.
Are you able to share where she is at in her journey or her path?
well, she is, yeah, I can, hey, I'll say anything. She is she got married, got divorced, which was really weird. And she's like 30 something, and she just started, she works for a cruise line. That's why when you said maybe, because she's doing really good, so I'm wondering if she's going to get something higher, different job, or she does really well. And she is with somebody now, and everything's great. I think they were even thinking of moving from Orlando to St. Augustine near us, so I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I have the chills. So know that if I have to go to her and if I ask to be directed to someone else or a message for someone else and I am redirected back to her, know that I have the chills. Know that she needs to hear all of this. If she
Oh,
is spiritual, I'm not sure, but know that
yeah.
if she is a little bit worried or a little bit hesitant to move forward because the universe has already opened up to her and has already showed her good things, I see good things. I see more good things coming on the way. So she shouldn't be afraid. She shouldn't second guess. She should keep working hard, looking forward, because everything is going to come to her and she is going to continue to experience all of these good things that she's hoping for, that she's working toward, and they're going to happen soon.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good news. I'll tell her. It's really weird. She just called me today. I mean, she calls,
It's
but it,
not weird. It's the universe. There you
yeah,
go.
it's not. I hadn't spoken to her because we're just so busy. I know I'm going to see her for Christmas Eve, but wow, that's funny. Yeah. Oof.
And Heather, is the ribbon like a promotion award?
No, it's
Uh,
actually, I was dialing in while we were talking. It's an ending. It's
uh,
like she's finishing something. She's finishing something that she's been working really hard on. And, it might be healing because, she's in a cruise and that's water, and that she's finally ready to move on, and she's going to get like her little ribbon that say, you finished your healing and you're done. And that's actually exactly what I'm hearing is that she's been in a mode of recovery, and her journey, she's worked really hard, and I just kind of feel like that's ending for her, and it's going to be just like Matthew says, like a turning point. But better, not worse.
And I have the chills before I even say it, but does she have a child of her own?
No,
Okay,
no.
this is why I have to bring it up. Is because I have the chills before I even say it, is because whatever that situation is or was, if it's resurfaced in her mind recently or if it's resurfaced in some kind of way, I have the chills. I have the chills again. Know that it's okay. Whatever, I'm trying to put this lightly and put this together in the right way, but know that it's okay,
Mm,
that everything, as uncomfortable to put it,
mhm.
as everything happens for a reason, everything is meant to happen when it's supposed to happen. And
Oh, I
every
hope
person's life
so.
is different.
I hope she has one.
Yeah.
Be a surprise. And her
Yeah,
sit love
but
it.
if this is resurfacing for her now in this moment, then she just needs to, yeah, she needs to hear this.
Yeah, I will let her know. Thank you. Thank you.
Sally,
Yeah.
I have one more thing for you. The man in spirit that passed from heart. Who's this?
Heart. I don't know how my ex died, so it could be him because he had an accident. So I'm not sure.
He had what?
An accident. He died of an accident, so I don't know if we still don't know what happened when he got into that accident, like,
This man is saying I'm at peace, and that doesn't mean just physically, that means emotionally and mentally. Did your ex struggle?
oh God, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have chills when you say that. Please know he's saying,
Bad.
I'm going to say this as well. He's also saying, I never stopped loving you.
That was sweet. Yeah, he messed up a lot. He really did, but
I have
yeah.
so many chills. I want you to know he's a guide for you. Everything has been healed. He knows how hard you struggled, but he keeps saying, I still have the same love for you. He's sending you tons and tons. He is showing me a gray bird. I don't know what the hell a gray bird is, but I see a bird and it's gray. What's gray? A dove?
Macaw, is it macaw gray, Heather?
The macaw I see is like tropical.
Oh.
But
I did
want to, but
a
I did want to
pigeon?
ask, huh?
A pigeon? A dove? I don't know.
Could the ex be the one giving you the songs? Did he like to listen to music? I feel like he's the one making you sing those songs.
Yes. Were you all connected to music?
Sing her some of the songs. I swear it's coming from him.
Mustang Sally, Mustang.
Yeah, that's right.
It's him.
No, I can't. Because I have another ex.
Sally.
Yes, Sally. How many exes do you have?
I have two exes, and I have a husband now. I told him don't make me go to number 4. Yeah. Oh, my cat's coming near me, you guys. That's so funny.
No, it's the gentleman that passed in the accident.
Right. Okay, with music. All right.
Sing her some of the other songs. I swear it's him.
Do you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain?
This is unusual. I can't believe this. Wow. Oh,
Cats
wow.
are the most intuitive animal.
Never does she do, really. Never. Oh,
What is her name?
Piper. What's up, Pipe?
Thank you, Piper, for
Wow.
validating.
Yeah, really. This is wow. I'm blown away.
Sally, you're cracking me up. I
Wow.
love you. Listen, when you hear those songs this week, please email us and say, hey,
Yes.
guess what song I just heard?
Trying to think with him because we had such a crazy marriage and all, and that's my son's dad.
What's the number 34? How old is your son?
My son is 31. My niece is 34.
No.
My son is 30, but we were 34 when we moved
Thank you.
here, I believe.
Just got chills for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Heaven is smiling about your 34, life-changing, new beginning. If
Yeah.
heaven is telling me a new beginning and a life-changing way of moving, that means history is repeating itself. What's changing for you next year?
What's changing for me next year? I don't know yet.
Coming. Another history is repeating itself in a positive way. There's a change.
Yeah. Would it be money? Because that would be good.
I heard yes, but no.
Hmm.
So it is about finances, but not what you think.
Oh, okay.
This man is saying something else positive is happening in that sense. When you buy a house, it's an investment. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is financial piece, but it's not what you think. It might be an investment.
Oh, okay.
Take it.
Okay.
Take the investment. Okay. We love you, Sally.
Love you. Love. Big.
Thank you for
Love you,
making
Sally.
sure that
That
we
was
didn't get
awesome.
stolen.
Thank you so much, all of you, really. And even Matt that I can't see.
Matt
At
the
my head.
kid. I will hold on to that for as long as I can.
I want to try to snap this and see, and I got to send this to Jenny. I'm telling you, this way you don't, well, I snapped, nothing happened. Oh, I did. I got it. Hold on. Yes. Oh, did I lose you?
Oh my God, no, we love you so much.
Oh, hold on. I got this. I'm going to save it to my photos because I got to show you that. All right. Thank you all. Have a good evening. And
Okay.
Thank you,
Very
Sally.
Bye,
Happy New Year.
Sally.
Bye, Sue. You didn't.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So I hit this button.
Okay. So we've been on it for 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, everyone. I had no idea what the timing was. I know that people are saying good night, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. So our attention span has ended. I see it. I apologize. I'm sorry that it went so long. I feel like it's Christmas and we wanted to be in the season of giving. So it's a pay it forward moment. We love you all a ton. Is there anything last that the light workers want to say? I'm sorry, we've lost a bunch of people now and I apologize. Is there anything left to be said that we didn't say?
Yes, yes. Whoever Jen, she may not be on anymore. But if she is on, she asked, I don't have it here anymore, but she asked, does her aunt have a message for her? Something like that. And she showed me food. So I don't know if you just cooked her favorite meal or if she loves Christmas dinner or if that was her favorite, but there's something about food that she just showed me. So I don't need to explain to the viewers how this works, but either
Right.
something just happened with food or something is just about to happen with food. But anyway, that's her message that she's still here. That's how she's coming through, that she's there whenever this is shared, and she's still here for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my light workers. You all mean more to me than you know. I hope you know that. I feel like you do. I hope I tell you enough. I appreciate and love you all. Thank you to everyone who is always supportive. Please go on the website and book a reading, share it with your friends. These are great gifts. Share the gift of healing with everyone. Pay it forward tomorrow. We love you. And we'll see you next month. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Right.
solstice.